And he has not seen it now that I'm an adult. So he needed to see the difference. Good day, welcome to Toast with Hime. I am Hime, and today's topic, as you can see by the title, it is from an anonymous. One of my viewers or one of my subscribers decided to send me this. And if you have a story that you would love for me to tell, please do not forget to just use this email address. Email me your story and I'm going to tell it like it's my own story. Okay, you can also send it to me on Instagram. I do not mind. All right, so guys, today we are going to toast to everything purity, everything purity, everything pure, honey. Ding! To everything pure, honey. Now today I'm drinking water. I'm drinking water simply because yesterday was hectic on my live. You can check it out here afterwards. I will also link it in the description below, don't worry. So yeah, I had a bottle of wine, guys. So today I have to make sure I'm detoxing the whole system. So I've been drinking water all day. And I'm filming this during the day once more. So please, if you hear any noise in the background, just know I do not live alone. I live with housemates, so there might be some movements or whatever in the background. Okay, so let's start this story. Let's dive into this. If you are new to my channel, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload new content. Honey, let's get into this. So I was at the age between 19 20. That was my age, and I just recently completed high school and I was a newbie at the University of Namibia. Okay, so this is the age, this is the age where you have a lot of energy. You just want to go out, you want to explore the adulthood world. Now my parents did not want me to stay in the hostel at the university or rent my own apartment. They preferred me to live with them because they said it's easier for me and it's the cutting cost and all those things. So I agreed with them, but you know what? I wanted to go out, which my parents did not allow. My parents were like, no going out, no drinking, no whatever, no parties, whatever. I had to be at home by 10 p.m. guys, sleeping time and all those things. Yes, at that age, 20 years old. This actually happened like 4 years back. So anyways, guys, I used to go out like with my friends and chill, my boyfriend, we chill, we go clubbing and all those things because I mean, it's young life, it's humanity. That's the life that you want to have. Like at that age, the blood is flowing, it's pumping, you are still young, Anyways, so yeah. Now my parents didn't like it, so I will sit with them. How I used to manage to go out is I will cook, clean after cooking in the evening, served everybody's meals. I've washed the dishes, clean up the kitchen and the lounge. We'll sit, watch the news together, yes, and then we'll watch all these other soaps together before we go to bed. So the way that they didn't notice that I was going out is because every evening, like after cooking, I'll go and take a shower, put on my pajamas as if I'm going to bed. So when we are going to be watching whatever is on the telly on that specific day, I'll be already in my pajamas, relaxed, no symptoms. I will not be giving out any signs that I am planning to go out, honey. Nothing. Like I won't even be on the phone chatting. No. I'll be chatting while cooking, I'll be chatting while cooking because then my parents are in the lounge. But when I'm done cooking, my phone is there. My friends know exactly that, okay, this is the acting time, okay? So I'll put my phone down and then I'll be concentrating on my family, We were like 3 siblings. So my elder brother was living outside. He had his own kaya, a ghetto that he built outside the house. And then my sister and I used to live in the house inside. Okay, so the house was a 2-bedroom house, so the other room was for my parents and the other one was for me and my sister, my younger sister, who was at that specific time in grade 11, so she was big enough to be able to protect me in case they ask. Okay, so fine, I always used to just sneak out after. Now when everybody's done, we eat and everything, we are done, we go to our rooms and sleep. I will always give my parents at least an hour, once before I sneak out. So if they go in their room, like let's say 10 o'clock, then I will just relax. I'll still be in my room, quiet, Give them an hour just in case they forgot water, or they forgot their phone, or maybe they are looking for a remote because they had their own television again in their bedroom, and they had their own toilet in their room. So you never know, maybe their toilet is blocked or whatever, they want to use this toilet, I'm still around. Or they want to go and get a remote, maybe the other one is lost, or or it's not working, the battery maybe, or whatever. And for whatever reason, I still give them time to be able to come out, and they can be able to just peep in our room and say hi or whatever. I'll be there in flesh. Okay, so that's what used to happen. And then after an hour, when I see that things are now settled, okay, first of all, I would change. Obviously I won't be going in my pajamas, so I will change in a proper outfit, whether it's a dress or a jean, depending on the day and where I'm going. Okay, now let me tell you guys the setup of our house before I proceed. Now our house, when you get in, there were two doors. Okay, one in the living room. From outside you get into the living room, but that is not the one I was always using. I was always using the kitchen, because I knew my parents loved using the lounge, the living room door. So in case they have to go out for whatever emergency at night, they will obviously just go for that. So then I knew this kitchen door, not a lot of people were using it, so it was the safest for me to be able to go out in that. So when you get in from the kitchen, or using the kitchen door, you get into the kitchen. From the kitchen you go into the living room before you proceed to the corridors that take you to the bedrooms. Okay, then it will be the bathroom, and then our room first, then my parents' room was like deep down the corridors. So on that specific day, I decided to just do the usual, cook, sit with them, and then went in the room to sleep. Gave them some time, and then from there I went. Your girl, I dressed up nicely. That day I was wearing a jean. It was actually a Friday, but then I was wearing a jean, and then my plan was to wear something formal on top, a jean and high heels. So I couldn't wear the high heels immediately, so I had to carry them in my hands, and then I was wearing sandals. Okay, so then I just peeped out as usual, locked the house, off I went. The whole night partying, club hopping, guys, going from one club to another, restaurants, meeting people. I was with Bay, went to Bay's place, and then it was time for me to come back home. So I came back around 4 in the morning, the wee hours, 4 o'clock. Opened slowly and surely, and then I got in, and you know how those houses are in Katutura. So when you get in, it's now the back glass door first, and then the main door. So when you are now inside again, you have to lock the back glass door and then the main door. And then I turned, the lights were off nicely. I took off my shoes, and then I had my sandals, but I didn't wear them. I just beep, 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 passing the lounge. Just when I was about to get out of the lounge, and then, hey, where do you think you are going? Where do you think you are going? Come back here. Oh, guys, it was a male voice. I told myself at that point in time, I am dead. I am buried. I am dead. I am compost. I am everything. That's what I told myself that very minute. But then, honey, get at myself, I turned, and then my dad was like, turn on the light. I turned on the light. Where do you think you are coming? And guys, it's a hero parent. They do not stop talking. I don't know about the other tribe, but hey, honey, the hero parent will speak their mind. So it's like, where do you think you are coming from? And this house, it doesn't belong to you. It's my house, and you can't be coming whatever time in my house, and blah, 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 my house. And like, I did not know it's your house. I knew it's your house. Honey, you do not have to overemphasize that I came to your house. Anyways, it's like, I told him, now, Daddy, I don't have a problem staying out of your house, because the main reason why I'm living in this house is because you said I should live here. And you guys do not want for me to move out. So it was not my choice, it's your choice. And then I told him, no, I went out with my friends. Today is the day that you stop that. I know that you have been doing this. So today is where we put a full stop on that behavior. We are ending it right now. I'm going to whip you to a point that you will know that people can be whipped. Because I have been whipping you, but Probably I didn't whip sense into your mind. My dad went into his room, and the same time I also went to my room, because I told myself, hey, big guy, today is today. The same way that you want to teach me a lesson is the same way that I'm also going to teach you a lesson. Let me have my drink, guys. So then I went into my room, I changed quickly, removed the jean, I put on those skirts. I don't know if you guys know those skirts, the wrap around skirts. I don't know how to call them in English, but then it's those wrap around kind of skirts. Yeah. Then my dad went to his room and he went to collect a shambok, guys. Shambok. Yeah. I'll put the picture here to show you guys what exactly is a shambok. Yo, my friend, if your parents have never touched you with a shambok, you are blessed. You are blessed, guys, because the pain, that time when I put on that omkhoiroki, okay, I removed my underwear, guys. When I got from the room and when he got from his room, when we came back now, he couldn't just start immediately weeping, he had to start first again to build the anger by talking. Yeah, a small kid of your age, what, you are seen on the street, what if you are going to die, somebody might kill you, hey, it's not safe, Windhoek, blah blah blah. Everything that needed to be said was said before he could start. And then that time now he's building his anger, and then whoop, the first one right on my back. And then when he wanted to bring the second one, I jumped. I jumped, guys, and I hopped onto the couch with my legs wide open. I told him, Papa, the next one must be here. And remember, guys, I told you I was naked, butt naked. So I opened my legs. I showed him where he's supposed to hit, where the next one is going, because, honey, no, that is not how I die. He's not gonna whip me to death. No. I showed him where he should whip the next one. And my dad was like, stopped right there. He stopped right there. He couldn't hit me again. And then he decided to just, he just became numb, numb. And he went to his room, told his wife, my mom, of course, told his wife, yeah, your child, what. And then my mom was like, no, let her go to the room. My mom shouted actually from the room, go and sleep. I went to sleep. The next morning, I was waking up early, guys, with all my babalas and whatever it is. I woke up, we have to have a meeting. My elder brother was there, my mom and dad, we said, yeah, what happened last night? What explain to the people, what did you do? I decided to go ahead and tell them, no, I went out clubbing, I went out drinking, I went out smoking, and I went to meet my boyfriend. I sat quietly after I said what I went to do. And then my dad was like, yeah, and then when you came back, what do you explain to them? I said, no, when I came back, you were asking me about where I've been and whatnot and all those lessons that you're giving me, but then you decided to whip me. So I showed you exactly what is there, because I want you to really see the difference between when I was a child and now that I'm a grown woman. I do not have a problem with you guys for me leaving the house, but because I live in your house, you guys just restrict me and you are treating me like I'm still a small child, and I'm not. You guys just need to understand. And I've been trying. Then because my mom was like, yeah, couldn't you just talk? I said, how many times have I said that? How many times in this house have I tried to explain to you guys that I'm a grown woman? Nobody understands me. So I needed to show you, my dad especially, so he can see the way the V was looking when I was a child, and he has not seen it now that I'm an adult. So he needed to see the difference and also understand. Guys, to tell you the truth, I had a plan. I had a plan that if my dad was going to continue hitting me, I was going to hop on that man. Yes, that was my plan, like for me to hop on him, my dear. Because there is no way he can continue whipping me. There was no way in the world he was going to continue whipping me. Thank you so much for watching. This is where today's story time ends. If you are new to my channel, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification so that you are notified every time I upload new content, honey.